Yes, I know this video quality is very bad, but if I don't do it, it won't get done. So yeah, maybe I'll get an iPhone later. So this is, I guess, a video in the longest time. So I'm recording this because I'm launching a new startup, and I just wanted to explain that. So every day, launching a startup, I'm going to be recording one video and posting it on like five short form channels, including YouTube, LinkedIn X, TikTok, and Instagram, I think. So I'm just going on a journey of continually launching startups. I tried the last one I tried to launch was WinPal, which was basically a Windows utility app that basically had speech to text built into it so that I could just speak and then pass it and then use it easily for AI. But then it also had a clipboard, and that was awesome. But I found out that there were already many competitor apps, and chatting with a lot of people on Reddit, and it was one of my best validations. Oh well, it was the validation said that the people didn't need it anyways. It was more of a vitamin, but there were already many competitors, and then many people didn't, want to take the risk of security and all that, and that's totally fine. So I just moved on from it, and now I'm working on Principled. So Principled.so, I'm yet to get the domain, but Principled, I hope nobody steals the domain, but then I guess I will find something else. So I've launched the APIs, they're working. The only thing, and the app is also working. It's basically an app to remind me of principles that I've learned in life. So I've learned a ton of principles concerning finances. For instance, God taught me a while back that the way that finances grows is by giving, and I'm speaking in a Christian context now. There's that one of the my anchor scripture on it is Proverbs 11:25, and then it says that the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he who waters shall also himself be watered. So these are things that I keep in mind, and then I just make sure that I don't forget those things. And some of those things I remember very easily, and then I live by them. Some of them I forget. Sometimes it can get a bit tedious to organize my finances in like a spreadsheet, but it's kind of like the best way. And I'm thinking of building a startup, probably an app on that also to make it very easy for me, which basically automates everything that I have to do with my finances so that I don't have to do as much. But yeah, that's by the way. And so this will give me a daily reminder. But then another good thing that I have in plans for it is that I'm going to be able to chat with the principal, so that say I have a particular problem that I'm trying to solve, and then I have a bank of principles instead of trying to remember or maybe failing to remember some of the principles that I've learned. Rather, I will just start chatting with like the inbuilt app AI, and then say what principles do I have to solve this particular problem that I have. How can I solve this? How can I solve that? Whatever the case is. And if I don't have any other principles, an interesting point comes in where you can literally connect to the lives of people. So for instance, there are going to be like there'll be your own principles will be the main one, but then there'll be person's principles, and then under that you could have books that people have written, podcasts that they've done, or whatever the case might be. And then you'll be able to consult principles that they have in there. For instance, the 39 letters I believe that Rockefeller wrote to his son. Charlie Munger's Almanac was a book I read a while back. So we can basically just have things like that there, like the best minds in various fields, to be able to advise you on whatever decision you want to make in the chat and stuff like that, and then being able to read those. So it's something I'm thinking about. My validation technique now is going to be creating one piece of short form content less than 1 minute every day, and posting. Probably I'll batch it up, to be honest, and then just posting and posting and posting and posting and posting, and see if people are actually interested in it. If not, then I move to the next one, which will probably be a kind of coach and analyst for chess, which would help me myself. And I mean, for many of these apps that I'm building them primarily for myself to solve my own problems. And then if other people have the problems, fine. If they don't, like, I'm still using WinPal, even though people don't want it, and that's totally fine. So I'm also using Principled. So if nobody wants it, that's totally fine. And then I'll move. But I'm not sure if I'll build that chess stuff, because I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of partnering with an influencer, a chess influencer, who might be able to get into their audience with the app. I think it would be a really good one. But yeah, there are various plans for it, and I won't speak about that now. So I already recorded one video for today. Maybe I'll just record maybe a bunch more for the couple of days for Principle.so. So if it's something that sounds interesting and you have any ideas or something like that, just reach out to me in the comment section. I guess, yep. Or we can have more communications maybe off YouTube or so.